Welcome to Upgrade. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and today we're gonna bring in this new Alxum. It's pretty much a hard drive reader, a hard drive writer. You would say it's a USB 3.1 second generation Type C. It's two M.2 SSD connection, PCIe. We're gonna go ahead and open this hard drive enclosure and set it up and see how fast it works. I do own one of these, but it's not this one particular. It's not a Type C. This is a Type C. I can't wait to see the speeds on it. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what you get when you purchase something like this. So off the bat, box gives you all the description. It gives you how solid it is, what's included in here, and how you set it up. Instructions are simple. In the box itself, they give you the device. It's a little heavy duty aluminum base cut. Very simple to, oh man, this looks like a little radiator. Feels heavy duty, solid, very solid, very simple. USB Type C connection in here. A little light sensors in here. I guess it'll light up as soon as it connects. On the other side, there's two screws, of course. And I like about that they give you two types of USB connections. They give you a straight on C to 3.1, and then they give you C to C. Type C to Type C, which I really love about that. They give you the instructions in here, how to remove, a thank you information, more information about the hardware itself. The screws, this is a plus. They give you the screws. They give you two M.2 screws in here, and also they give you a lift for the M.2 in case you need it. On top of that, this is a plus. This is a really plus. They give you a little screwdriver so you can remove the hard drive. You can add the hard drive. This is a plus. So let's go ahead and commence and set it up. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up, and the way you open it up, there's two screws in the back. So let's go ahead and open it up, and we're going to use their screwdriver. It's not magnetized or anything like that, but it's a great screwdriver. It comes with it, you know. Actually, it is magnetic. I am so impressed with it. Look at that. They magnetized the freaking screwdriver. This is crazy. Not a lot of companies go out and do this stuff, so this is a plus for it. And I'm going to remove the screw here. Now this is a little tricky here. When you get the system itself, you have to use the same screwdriver to remove this, and this should be sliding down. Simple as sliding down. Now on top of it, they do give you a razor already. It's raised already as it is, but you could use a different one here. There's only one slot in here, and there is different slots that you can put the razors on different areas, up to 80 millimeters long, so which is not that bad. Currently, right now, we're going to use the existing one. We're going to put the hard drive in here, raise it down, and it goes down straight down. So go ahead and get one of the silver screws, and I like that they give you the magnetized screwdriver, and you just slide it in there, put it back in there. We're going to slide it back, and as you can see, there's only one way to slide it in, and that's pretty much right here. There's two indentations in here that demonstrate where the actual it slides in there. You drop it in there, and then you just put in the cover in the back, and of course there's a little bumper in here that pushes it all together. You know what I like about this thing, that they give you the extra screws on it. In case you lose these two black ones, they give you extra ones, because I guess in my past I actually lost them before, so I can understand that. And when they give you extra, make an extra step by giving you extra ones just in case you lose the current ones. That's a plus. Plus they give you the tool. That is even better. I mean, I've seen when I bought these things, they don't come with any kind of tools. You pretty much have to get your own screwdriver, and finding the right screwdriver is a little difficult if you don't have a kit. But you can't just go and try to do it with your house screwdriver, because it's too large for it. So you're gonna have to find a particular one similar to this, or buy one. Plug this into my computer. Right now we're gonna run it at USB 3.1 to USB Type C, and we're gonna bring it up on the screen and see how fast it works. Here we are. We're gonna format the hard drive right now. As you can see right now, it's showing up as D drive right now. And all right, if you can see this, it's pretty simple. The benchmark is completed already. We're gonna go to the USBs and we're gonna open it up on that area, and my recommendation, what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and right now, if you guys are not familiar with this user benchmark, it does a run on your system compared to other systems, and also it recommends you from Amazon of what to buy and what to what to purchase and any upgrades that you require. We're gonna go down to where it says status, PC status right now. Currently, there's a lot of information right now. This is an overkill machine, but I'm not interested in that. I'm more interested in the actual USB part of it, and that will be down here. What this is right here. This is the USB transfer. It's at 66.9%, which is good. It's above average, above 50%, of course. Transfer speed is 5,000 megabytes per second, but remember, right now currently how I have it connected is USB type 3 to type C. If you want a faster rate, which is the 10,000 that it says it can go, it's recommended to type C to type C, connecting from those two machines. So you will need a newer machine to get those transfer rates, of course. But right now, we're not getting the max. We're getting a half of it. If you guys can see it, it's all indicated right here, the speeds. And there is no firmware upgrade at the moment right now. And you have to see more information in their website to get some more info on if they're gonna release something like that. But at the current, these systems, they don't release any firmware. It is what it is. It's just a plug and play simple USB connection, and like I said, they give you two particular USB connections, which different transfer rates. Unfortunately, this machine doesn't have a type C input that I could give you that information, but on the next one we will input it right now and see if I could get that transfer rate connected. And let's have it go. Let's see how fast it goes. All right, we're gonna use my Omen machine because it does have a type C input in the back, and we're gonna connect the actual system to the type C to type C and see how fast connection we can get on this. So we're gonna do another benchmark using the same program and see how fast it goes. And I'm hoping that it's gonna go over 5,000 like it says in the box. So we're gonna go ahead and run that test in a bit and see how well it works. So let's go ahead and stick around, see how fast it goes. And all right, so we got the results back, and let's see how fast it goes. So this is type C to type C, and the benchmarks, let's see how well it works on this particular end. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up. PCIe still shows that its maximum rate is 5,000 megabytes per second, and this is connected from type C to type C, but there's a big difference on it. Now, instead of 66, it's now 67.1. So it did change a little bit of the rate. Maximum of 10,000 RPMs. I'm not getting it as it says here from maximum of gigabytes per second. I'm not getting that. I'm getting the same amount of 5,000 megabytes per second. But the actual value here actually picked up a point and a half from 66 to 67.5. Writing speed, if you can see, 106, 476 megabytes per second. A 4K would be at 24.2 megabytes per second. A DQ will be 93.5 megabytes per second. So as you can see, the transfer rate is really high on this one compared to the read and write, and compared to a 4K write, which is the big difference. So I'm not getting the 100% like it was saying, the 10,000 RPMs per the 10,000 megabytes per second. It's only getting the 5,000 megabytes per second, but let you know, this is still extremely fast. I mean, to transfer rate of videos, big high volume of data, you're not gonna have an issue with it. Very simple to upgrade yourself. You could go from 500 megs to 3 terabytes to whatever they make of the SSD M.2. It depends on your budget, like I said, but this is really good transfer rate for this system. And of course, it's only going to get better the more they come out with an M.2 that could actually obtain more space, 5 terabytes in the future, maybe, you know, then it's going to value your USB even higher. So you're going to continue to use this USB throughout your lifetime if they continue to proceed the same connection. So let's take a look at it. Well, you know what? I am very pleased with this machine. I mean, overall, it's something that you can include in your arsenal of everything that IS personnel has to transfer files from place to place. Especially if you have a Type C, it's not a big difference from this connection to the 3.1. It seems like the benchmark was picking up about the same speeds, but the best part of it is they give you two different inputs. I mean, I like that part. They give you the tools you need. Easy to upgrade, easy to access the actual hardware in there, easy to transfer, and then you can see the light in front of it when it's sliding up of how fast it's transferring. It's advertised to transfer 10,000 RPMs per second, 10,000 megabytes per second. I didn't get the 10,000, I got the 5,000 only, but that's really extremely super fast just for an M.2 to transfer, which is not bad. If it's portable, this is very solid. They make it, it seems like it was well made. It's a little heavy here at the end, but it fits in your pocket very well without the cables, of course. If you get the cables, you can also fit them in your pocket. Very simple to move. So if you have any questions or any comments, hit me up. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, out.